Built in 1950 by a family and their 3 sons, was a gas station with an attached apartment. This was the home of Dwight, Kenneth, and Doyle, and their parents, Harry and Frances. 2 of the boys grew up to be successful, but for whatever reasons, the 3rd son grew up lonely and abused. Over time, he looked for comfort in the wrong places, and it ultimately cost him his life. The location is now Duck's Dam Diner. Tonight, we're here to help this family get closure and find some peace. This was a very emotional investigation that has left a forever mark on all of us. We hope you enjoy it.
Okay, this is your Ghost Goddess, and we are here on night 1 investigation at a little town in Ocala, Florida called Ocklawaha. We are at a diner, and this diner was built in 1950, and it was built by a family, a wife, a husband, and their children. As far as we know, there was only 1 child that our medium that we are going to use tonight for the very first time. Yes, there's a lot of changes that we are doing lately. She picked up on a family of 1 child. The child was very mistreated by the mother. So the little boy last week came to me at our home, and we had a session, and we will play that for you before this investigation starts, so you can hear our conversation. He is ready to cross over tomorrow night, which we are going to do with our medium, Jo West. She is awesome. If you guys need a medium, look her up on Facebook. Her name is Jo West. She spells it J-O. She is very, very good. She hit everything here on the nail. With what the owner, or not the owner, the worker Keith, who's been here over 10 years, asked us to come and check this place out. He's just wanting to know what's here, as the rest of them do. He feels that if the family wants to cross over, that's what should happen. So that's what we are here to do. Tonight's investigation is going to be just us interacting, getting to know each other, earning that trust line, being it is a child who was mistreated. We're also we have a lot going on with this investigation. It is a very busy week. I do want to at least give a shout out to the most important person that made this happen, my sister. It is her birthday Sunday. So yeah, there's a lot of emotion in this investigation. So it is our first road trip investigation, so yay, kudos. So we are going to get this going. We're going to get Joe on the phone, and she's going to do a walkthrough with us one more time, now that we're here. The information she gave us was based on 4 pictures that Keith, the guy who asked us to come and investigate, sent me, and I forwarded them to Joe, and she looked at them and told me what she picked up on and what she saw. So, we are going to get started and do our walkthrough with her and get this thing going.
Did I get a visit from the little boy in Ocklawaha at the damn diner the other day?
With many.
Did I get a visit from the little boy's soul that's there? He told me he liked me. So I'm guessing he wants to talk to me.
The most part.
I want to talk to him.
Starting.
Does he want to cross over and be at peace?
Now.
If he does,
Just about.
we can make that happen when we get there. So if the little boy in Ocklawaha, Florida, at the diner is listening, I will be there in 6 days. And we'll talk. Great. I'm so glad you're excited, sweetheart. I can't wait to come up and meet you. Thank you for coming and paying me a visit to say hello. It said your mom was really nice to you. Is your mother there with you still?
Oh, but they kind
Is she the lady in the white dress that
was.
She was there? Is she the lady in the white dress that Keith sees when he's working? Says there's a male presence up there too in Ocklawaha Dam. There is? Well, we will be there Friday night to meet everybody there at the diner and talk to you and hopefully find you all some peace. Okay? You just have to be patient a couple more days, okay? Okay. I thank you for coming through and talking with me this morning. I really appreciate that.
The nice cup.
I will see you guys very soon.
Okay, you guys play with the toys right now. We're going to finish setting up and we're going to get our friend Joe on the phone. She is a psychic medium. She is going to...
Extreme close-up!
She's going to let us know what your intentions are and what you want us to do while we're here with you. She's also going to be the one tomorrow night when we do come back that will cross you over to the other side to give you peace finally, if that's what you guys all want. Hi. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm sweating right now, but we're doing good.
Having technical difficulties.
Good.
I'm hoping we don't lose each other again.
Yeah, I hope not either.
Where we're at, I guess there's no signal, or the signal is really hard, he said, so it's kind of the
Seems like
boonies.
that's usually the way it is.
Yep. Well, we've already gotten action with some of the cat balls, and the K2 meter went off pretty strong. So I don't know who did that, so they do want to interact already, which is a good sign.
Well, that's great.
All right, so where we are right now, this room right here, I'm gonna hopefully not lose you. But this room right here, is there a light we can turn on?
I don't know.
This starts the living quarters at the time in the 50s when the little boy and the family lived here.
There's someone in the room to the left watching you.
There's somebody watching us right now in this room.
Yeah, like it would be to the left.
Okay. Watch that
I
phone.
kind of feel like a light male energy. Like I think he doesn't want his presence totally known yet.
Okay. You don't have to be afraid of us, sir. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to talk to you and help you. This is a friend of ours. She's a medium. She's gonna help us tomorrow night, cross you guys all over if that's what you guys all want to do. Tonight it's just us getting to know you. That's all. So don't be. What's that?
He's wondering what the equipment is, and he says he's not sure about talking yet.
That's fine. You can take your time. There's no rush. All the devices we're putting out are just some toys for the little boy. And they're just devices that let us know where you are, and it lets us communicate with you. They let us hear your responses. That's all. Nothing will hurt you. I promise.
He says the little boy likes to play with balls.
Oh, well, we have a lot of those. So that's good. Cool. This is the next room.
There's something up above in the ceiling. I'm not. It's an energy. Not really sure. It's the other way towards the left.
Over here.
Yeah, like right up, yeah, right by those lights there, yeah.
Okay. What are you picking up there?
It's like, so this is what I've seen. It almost looks like dark cartoonish, like it's just black.
Okay.
And has like long fingernails, really long fingernails.
Is he okay?
It's not saying anything. It's more like just looking at it. Almost seems like it's. I feel like he's thinking like you're invading his area or something.
Okay. Could this be one of the relatives that lived here? Or no? Because I know you had picked up on the 4 pictures I sent you. You had picked up on the gentleman with the cowboy hat and the lasso.
Yeah. I feel like he's almost disguising his identity.
Okay.
It's definitely a more masculine type energy. I can tell he's like, anytime I'm talking about him, like he's not wanting me to get through. It's almost like when I talk, I see this big, thick cloud that he's building up in front of me.
Will he cross with everybody if when we get to that point tomorrow? Or
There's a scaredness to him. I think he's right. It's almost like I feel like he's almost like tethered to that area. So you know how sometimes you have to do certain things before you can pass on into the next life.
right.
That might be what his thing is. What will be.
So he's going through like judgment, like
Right. right, exactly, exactly. So there's certain things he probably has to do. I feel like there was probably a lot of judgment on things that he did, the life he led and everything, and that's probably why he's tethered to that place. So it's almost like a repenting. And that's up to him if he wants to do that or not. So that's probably where he's at, is a crossroads with that.
Okay, now if he doesn't choose to go tomorrow night, do they have to worry about him, or?
I don't think so. I think he's more like he just wants to be in his own area and just not be involved, basically.
Okay. Yeah, because Keith had asked me, after, if we can get as many to cross over if they want to, what he should do for like cleansing, and I told him that you could go over all that tomorrow night when we have you on the phone, and
Right, yeah.
I told him you don't want to do any of that until we're done.
Right, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so we have to work on him. So that's,
I'm hearing a little girl that is wondering where her mom is. She's looking for her mom.
oh, girl. Okay.
On to the side though. She sounds way in the distance.
Okay.
She's kind of coming in and out to me. Looks like shoulder length, kind of like auburn colored hair, maybe 6 to 8 years old at the oldest, I'd say.
So she's new.
It's kind of interesting. She doesn't seem scared or anything. She's just kind of looking around like, where's my mom?
Okay. Is she then a part of, like, the family here? Was she one of the children, or?
I feel like whoever her mom is knew the people that lived there, but as far as her, she's just kind of passing through, and that's probably why she's looking for her mom.
Okay. Alright. You wanna venture into the next couple
Let's
rooms?
see if you can make it. See how
I'm
your
hoping.
signal holds up. If it doesn't, we're gonna. All right. Yeah, hang on a second.
Here, let me,
She's gonna take her phone and go over to that next window so that you'll have direct.
oh, okay.
But just give her a second. I'll tell you when to go that way. So we want to try not
Yeah,
to lose.
I'm working off of my teammates, so signal.
Go through there. Go through that next doorway, Ben.
Alright,
There,
so
and Cindy
go
should be
up
right
in
outside
there.
that window. So you should have. Yep, she'll be right out there.
Okay,
So you should
she
have good
you
signal
already
there.
saw the bathroom.
Yeah,
So we already know what's there.
yeah,
And this was what the other picture I sent you.
right, yeah.
Okay, now we go in here. Is that like?
Did you getting anything new since you're in these areas again?
We'll come back to that. I want to go over here while Cindy's still over here for the signal.
Okay.
So what do you pick up in this room?
She's still
It
getting
seems
signal?
like
Yes, I got, my phone's right there.
Yep.
the whole ceiling, well, not necessarily the whole ceiling, but the seams of the ceiling, there's like frost
Okay.
on the outside. It almost to me feels like another dimension. So the ceiling, whatever is above that, would be another dimension.
Okay, it wouldn't be like a portal, maybe, or?
Right. Definitely otherworldly. I don't mean alien type, but just dimensions as far as portals.
Alright, now we're gonna go back further in here. Hopefully you can see, I don't know where lights are. There's a switch right, does this lamp work? No, shoot. Trying to find the light.
Well, I can see.
No, Joe can't. Hang on.
I have infrared.
this is kind of like an office area storage back here, but
I'm definitely catching that somebody passed away in that room and from a heart attack.
male or female?
Male. And I think I'm getting two different numbers. One number's 45, the other number's 54.
Okay.
He seems a little bit more than average build. So he's like just got his hand over and just falls. Right. He's wearing a suit though, a black suit.
Keith, I have a quick question for, while she's talking about this. She picked up on a gentleman who passed away in this room. Is there somebody that passed away in here? Do you know of?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. Sorry about it. I wanted to ask him why he was here.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a lot more people that we didn't pick up in the pictures when I said.
Yeah.
But that's always the way though, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So like, as long as it's not like harmful or anything, that's all I was worried about.
Right, yeah. It seems like there's a lot of male energy there, but nothing negative. The male energy, the one that had the heart attack, I'm just seeing him. It's more of a residual type energy from him. So his presence isn't there. That's just like a faded memory, so to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to let her see the one other spot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was one other room that he didn't send the picture.
Let's see if there's anything additional in those.
Yeah,
Other
you want to
rooms,
see if
since
there's
we're here.
anything else she's not
Yeah, some
picked
sort
up
of-
on yet.
She's here now. So.
It was that one over there, but, so you don't pick up anything else in the bathroom? Yeah, neither, so I could,
No, I'm actually still seeing the same thing, just that boy hovering over. I'm looking at the toilet, I can smell the vomit. It's just like, makes us back and forth from the bathroom to the toilet. He looks exactly the same.
Does that seem residual or active?
No, this one, he's there.
He's there.
But
Okay.
he's so caught up in the throwing up, like I almost feel like he either had too many drugs or a bad drug,
okay.
and he's just like throwing that up, like I can feel the acid just rising up from like when you're just dry eating,
Right.
because you've been throwing up so much.
Now, did he OD? Is that how he passed?
I think more than likely he probably did. It's either that or it would have been an effect of the drugs that happened, whatever happened to his body.
Okay.
But there was definitely drugs in his system, for sure.
Okay, Keith said that the lady in white that he sees her in between this area where the pots are and the bathroom,
Coming into this room.
and then coming into this room where Cindy is. And that's a lot of where he sees her, just in that area. And I had told him that that's where you said you saw her and the little boy when he was being mistreated.
It's funny because as you were talking about it, I heard a male voice say she's pretty. And I think he was talking about the lady in white.
Well, I hope the lady in white allows us to see her.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. He does also say that he sees the lady in white out by the road under a certain tree. And I kind of like had a theory, don't know if it means anything, so I'm going to ask you. Being that her child was mistreated by her hand and grew up to possibly get on the wrong side of the track and ultimately cost him his life,
Would she have maybe hung herself? Is that how maybe she had passed and that's why she's on the tree under it? Or that's why he sees her there?
It could very well be. I'm really sensing a sense of denial from her,
Okay.
even up until, she would have hung herself. There was still that sense of, like, basically she's taken it to the grave.
Okay. Will she come through and talk tonight? I mean, or is she kind of standoffish about it?
She may, but I really think if she does come across, it's gonna be a lot of fake talking. Like, I don't think she's gonna admit anything that she did, and I think if you try to ask her, you can try to ask her, but I would ask, like, just one small question and just kind of lead up into it.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you go too far, she's gonna, like, fly off the handle.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. So she may not want to go tomorrow night then?
Right. Yeah, I'm sensing there's still that sense of, it's my little boy, like a very much a controlling
Right.
thing with her. So that's why she's there, is to do whatever she wants, whenever she wants.
Well, he wants to cross. He's told me he's ready. So I don't know how that will affect her.
Yeah. I think what we would need to do is find, what would be great? So if you can play ball with that little boy,
Okay.
and then get him to go into another room with you, because I feel like he's going to trust all of you.
Okay.
And then once you get him into the other room, you can just be like, his mom, you're not allowed in here. You're not allowed in here. This is the threshold. You're not allowed in here.
Okay.
And then you can help him cross over.
Okay, so we'll do that tomorrow night. Cool. All
And
right.
then I can set up specific protection stuff
For them
for
to
you
do.
guys in certain rooms and everything.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, yay, awesome.
The meter was spiking. Yeah, we're getting some activity so far with the meters, so
That's great. That is awesome. That is awesome.
they're wanting to communicate a little bit, so we'll see what we get.
Yeah, that'll be great. I'm so excited for you guys.
Well, thank you,
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
and we will be in touch again probably about the same time tomorrow night.
Okay, sounds great.
All righty.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Okay, night.
Night.
Okay, so that was our medium, Jill West. I told you she's awesome. She basically reconfirmed and added a little bit that we didn't know about, and she didn't until we got here, and she could actually walk through a little better and see. Yeah, we got our work cut out for us. So I'm gonna stop talking to you all, and I'm gonna get to it. Bye. I'm going to turn a spirit box on. What a spirit box is, it's a device in my hand. It makes noise a little bit, but it allows me to hear your responses to my questions. Okay? It will not hurt you. It just lets me talk to you and hear you. All right? Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are wanting to talk. That makes me so happy. All right, let me turn my sound off. All right. Here we go. making the devices go off right now. Can you tell us who you are? Can you come talk to me through this device I'm holding? Well, you what? Who are we talking to?
I want to turn the lights on.
Pull that chain.
Can you tell us your name? We just want to communicate tonight with you. That's it. You know why we're here. The little boy paid me a visit at my home a couple days ago. Said he was great and happy that we were coming here to talk to you guys.
Would you always light it up like that? I've never seen a little.
We have devices in every room. You can let us know you're here by touching any of them. And we'll come to you and we'll talk to you in there. How many spirits are in this diner? How many spirits are in here with us? Can you give me a number? Can the little boy come and talk to me? I'm gonna sit in this hallway right here. I have a little pink ball here. You can play with me, sweetheart.
Who asked me?
Are your parents Francine and Harry? Francine, if you're here and that is your name, I am not here to hurt your little boy. I'm just here to talk to him. We're here to play with him. We'd like to get to know you, if you allow us to. I think you all have had a rough go at it. We're just here to hopefully be able to help give you guys some peace, some closure. I would think you guys would want that. Will you allow us to help you and your family? Hello, thank you. My name is Christy. Can you say your name? We're not here to judge you. We're not here to disrespect you. We're just here to help you.
You guys lived your life here back in the 50s. And yeah, it wasn't always perfect. Life isn't perfect. We all make mistakes, even as parents. I do. It's called being human. But where you're at right now, it's time to let all that go. And it's time to move on with your son and your husband and start fresh and be at peace. You have a second chance right now with your family, and we're here to help you with that if you allow us to. Do you not want to cross over with your son and be at peace with him? It's a much better life. It's better than the one that you had. Is that what you want? Will you allow us to help you? You can let it all out and let it go. Let us take your burdens and let us take your hurt and your pain from you and your family so you don't have to hold on to it no more. That's what we do. You guys have all spent enough time holding on to that. It's time to let it go and be happy. You are entitled to that, you know. You're entitled to be happy in life. Every woman should be happy in life. So should every child. Will you let us help you? I hope by tomorrow night, by the end of the time we're here, you will. You have time to think about it. There's no rush. Okay? I'll ask you again tomorrow, when we come back tomorrow. And you can tell me your decision then, okay? But you think about what I said. You deserve to be happy, Francine. You deserve that. Yeah, you heard. Okay. You deserve that. I'm glad you hear me. Is it okay if your little boy plays ball with me? Can he play ball with me? Can he come and move this pink ball in front of me? We brought toys for him. He can play with them while we're here. When you talk on this device, try to talk as clear as you can for me so I can understand you, okay? may not always hear and understand what you're telling me. And the little boy, can you tell me your name, sweetheart? You just want to play with you. Can you make that pink ball on the floor in front of me? Can you make that move? Can you push it into the bathroom? Can you make one of our meters go off and beep? Can you rattle some pans in this room next to me? Is the gentleman that was standoffish in the front room, are you here? None of you have to be afraid of us. Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore. Where you're at, you guys are free to live your life on that other side. It's very peaceful over there. My sister is over there. She's here tonight with us. You may see her. Her name's Lara. She'll tell you how peaceful it is over there. There's nothing to be afraid of moving on. And there's nothing to be afraid of coming and talking to us right now. That's all we're doing is talking. You might not like what we have to say tonight to you. I'm going to apologize right now if we say anything that may be disrespectful to you. We don't mean disrespect. Thank you. Sometimes you guys have to hear the truth a little bit to get you to understand that it's okay to let go. It's okay to be free. Your time here is done. You need to move on now and be at peace with each other. It's a whole new world on that side. You don't have to be afraid. Nothing on that side's going to hurt you. will tell you, in order to move on, you gotta let your demons go that you're holding on to. You gotta be able to forgive yourself for everything in the past that's already been done and you can't undo and you can't go back and fix it. It happened and it's over with. Whether it was right, whether it was wrong, whether it was good or bad, it happened. But now you have a chance to let it go and be at peace and be happy again. You get a fresh start. You guys need to take that. We're here to listen to your story. You can let it out. What was that? Can you say that again? Thank you. Are you setting the meter off? I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, give me the willies. Oh,
I think Cindy just shit herself,
I
but
think
thank
so
you.
too. I think so too. The hair is literally standing up on the back of my head. Woo! I wasn't even close to it. I wasn't even close to it.
You know, we've all... What? Sticky? Something sticky in there. Are you next to Cindy?
Ooh.
Francine, I'm a mommy too. I have 3 babies. Well, they're not babies anymore. They're kind of growing up now. One's a teenager. He's my entire world. Just like your baby is your world. And as a mom, we're supposed to protect them and do right by them. Sometimes we fail at that. And that's okay. We're not perfect. But mother to mother, I would want to be happy with my son again if I knew I had a second chance to be. I really hope by tomorrow night you'll want that too. That is my wish for you and your family. But I would like to interact and play with your little boy while we're here for a little bit. Are you okay with that? I know he likes balls. Got some little cars here too he can play with. Can the little boy tell me his name? Joe that was on the phone, our medium, she said that you're very handsome. That you have black wavy hair, or brownish. Come through and talk to us, sweetie. you want me to go into another room and talk to you? What room would you like us to go into and talk to you? Are you guys upset that Keith asked us to come here and talk to you guys? He thought you wanted help. That's why you were reaching out. That's what we do. We talk to the paranormal. We come and we help you guys the best way we can. And if we're not able to help you, we find somebody that can. We keep our promises, we don't break them. So when I make you a promise, you have my honest to God promise. You have my word. We're going to be here tonight and tomorrow night. And in that time, I want you guys to work on forgiving one another for anything that happened bad when you guys were alive. I want Francine to work on forgiving herself so you can move on. I can't believe you'd want to be stuck here forever in a restaurant. This isn't really a home anymore. It's a restaurant. But in order to move on, all of you together and be happy, you have to forgive each other and you have to forgive yourselves. And then you have to let it go and purge it. I want you all to work on that, okay? I promise you'll feel a lot better if you do. I'm gonna go to another room. You can follow me if you want. I hope you do. I hope tonight while we're here you allow us to hear you and see you. We have cameras and devices that can see your image if you allow us to. Okay? Alright. Thank you for hearing me out, Francine. I know it's hard to trust a stranger. I understand that. But like I said, I hope by the end of this weekend, you'll be comfortable enough to go with your son and your husband and be happy all together again. Be a family. Okay? I know you're listening. You don't have to answer me. That's fine. But as a mother, I want that for you. I want to see you happy. Okay? I'll respect your wishes right now and I'll let it go. But I want you to think about it. I do want your permission, though, to play with your little boy while we're here, though.
For an emergency.
For an emergency? What's the emergency? Excuse me. I sit in the bathroom and ask you some questions?
I fell asleep.
Want to tell you what's going on?
I'll give you your space. Will you talk to me? I'm gonna put this device right here. Will you come and talk to me? Our medium Joe that you heard talking on my phone earlier, she saw you in here. She said that you weren't feeling good. How come you weren't feeling good? I heard that. Who's that?
That would be. Get too close to the thing.
I heard that when you were young, that things at home weren't always happy. I'm sorry to hear that. Everybody has struggles, every family goes through struggles. They go through hard times. Can you talk to me a little bit about what happened? I'm here to listen. I'm not here to judge your mom. I'm not here to judge you. Being a mom is a hard job, trust me, I know. It's not always easy. Sometimes we say things and do things to our children that we shouldn't, because we don't know how else to handle it at that point. Sometimes we have stresses that just get the better of us. It didn't make your mom a bad person. Maybe she didn't really understand how to take care of you like you needed back then. Maybe she didn't have help. And it's hard raising a kid by yourself. Did that make you turn to the wrong people and get in some trouble? If that did, I'm sorry. Is that why you were in here getting sick? Did you take... Is that 6?
Maybe. Or sick.
Did you take something that made you sick, sweetheart? Francine, if I know you're listening, I know you're nearby. I know you don't like seeing your son sick, right? understand your situation. And in order to do that, I have to ask some questions. They may be questions that you don't like, and I'm sorry for that. But the more you talk about it and get it out, you'll start to purge all that negativity and you can feel better. What was that?
What?
Was that Cindy talking?
Yep.
Oh, I heard a voice.
Yes, you did.
Francine, I know you didn't mean to hurt your son. 100? 100 what? Alright, so we're gonna take a break and we will come back and talk a little more, okay? Alright.
Leave her right here. This right in here feels weird. I mean, like goosebump kind of weird. I don't know who's hanging out in here or who has been before, but definitely when I stand right here in this room, there's, yeah. There's energy here for sure. Nothing's lighting up the meter, but definitely something here. Every time I get right about here, I get that goosebump feeling. Me a
Cindy
favor.
said the ball lit up back there, so she
I
caught
heard
that.
that.
Yeah.
Come here. Stand like right in here. Just looking that way.
Stand.
You don't feel anything at all? When I stand right in there, I get like freaking goosebumps.
It's cooler breeze in here a little bit, believe it or not. Goosey bump. Maybe,
I did. I
maybe
get
whoever's here is warming up to you more right now than,
spooky feeling right here.
you gotta remember, I'm the one asking the tough questions, and
Yeah.
I was telling Cindy, and I know she's listening.
Yeah.
It's important for a mom and a child to always be together
Right.
and to be happy. And, you know, you gave birth to that little boy, and that's your baby. And you're his mama.
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to be together on the other side and be fully at peace and
Right.
happy.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So I'm hoping she thinks about it and allows us to let,
Yeah.
Help him.
Cross.
it means the world to me if I can do that for her and him.
Yeah, I just feel, I don't know what that room was, if that was a closet or a whatever.
I don't know, but the little boy spent a lot of time here, I know that.
And that's the room where they said the pots and pans and everything
Yeah.
rattle around at times. And
Can you make stuff move
Yeah,
while we're
there's-
standing here?
there's something in there. I don't
I'm
get
gonna
nothing
take
on
a
the.
picture. Is
Yeah,
that where
take
the
a-
little boy likes to hide?
Get a few in there. Maybe there's something.
Oh, I just caught an orb as I, oh. Oh, all right then. Hi, sweetheart.
Could have a reflection off of something too. So.
You spooked me a little bit, but in a good way. Hi. I'm sorry if I scared you. I was just trying to snap a picture of you, maybe. I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't mean to frighten you. I'm gonna snap another one, is that okay? Oh my God, that probably, I might have just saw him. It was little.
What did it look like?
Just a little white ball.
Where?
Right up, it went right up from the ground,
From the ground?
right
Oh.
out of that room, and I snapped it. Oh my,
Yeah, they probably didn't get it on the picture.
I bet you I did.
I don't know if it got it on here. But I definitely feel something when I stand in that doorway right there. It just feels like there's some presence there. And I don't usually get those feelings. That's usually a Christy thing.
Mm. Yeah, Chris, the wrong motion. I'm feeling for that kid and his mother. I want so much to help them. No, I didn't get it, but I saw it. I saw it right as I went to push the button. It went right from there, straight up. And that was not dust,
Not from the ground up,
No.
no. Mm.
because it was the only one.
No, there's no airflow in there to make that.
So I
Make
just
like
saw
a dust
you.
storm. I don't know if it showed up on here. It may have, because this camera was pointed at you at that time.
That
so-
was awesome. Thank you for that.
So I guess we'll see what we'll see.
You scared Miss Christie, but in a good way. I hope you allow us to capture your image. We just want to capture your image, that's all.
You here in this doorway or you in this room? Spike this meter for me or something? I feel like there's something here every time I step here. I'm here standing up, tingling.
All right, so
You got
I
enough to
took
make
some
any of these
pictures.
devices go off when I'm standing here?
I'm gonna
Meter
check the
spike.
pictures now.
All light up something. Step out of here, but a little spike as I move through here. Very little. What is that? To you? One
Come on, guys, don't
light
be
here.
afraid. Come through and interact with us.
One green light in this doorway. There.
I'm gonna turn the SLS app on. It'll allow me to catch your stick figure if you let me.
Yeah, this thing's spiking a little bit right in here. It's not a lot. Let me hear you rattle those pans around in there like we've heard you can do.
Okay, Cindy, I just wanna make sure it's working.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a little figure. Who was that? Can you say your name?
I want to I hear you rattle some pans in there.
I just caught a little figure right there.
Yeah.
Was that the little boy?
I don't know who it is, but there's something in that room.
We'd like to get your names. I saw you. I have a device in my hand that allows me to catch your stick figure, your skeletal figure. Can you appear again? Can you move around and manifest and let me catch you again? I know that's the room that you spend a lot of time in. That's twice I've caught you in there now. Well, we're gonna come back tomorrow night. And we're gonna talk some more and hopefully get you guys all to go to the other side and be happy together, okay? Because I know that's where you need to be and you know that. We want that for all of you tonight. So, we're going to come back tomorrow night, and if all of you are ready to cross over, I want all of you to come together in a group and let us know that you're ready, okay? I want the guy in the cowboy hat with the lasso. I want Carrie. I want Francis. I want the little boy. I want the gentleman that is above me, that is in both worlds right now. I want all of you to forgive yourself for anything you did negative while you were alive. I want you to forgive each other for how you treated one another and let it go. And we will see you tomorrow night, okay?
Stay tuned for part 2, where we find out who crossed and who didn't. It's going to be an exciting ending.